What's going on, YouTube family? So apparently there are people now that think that Gala Games working with The Rock is a lie because Gala deleted a tweet talking about working with The Rock. So we need to talk about this. Just look at this CoinDesk article that just came out. It says Gala Games deletes tweet announcing partnership with Hollywood star The Rock and the native token drops. That's so fearful. What actually happened to the token? Oh wait, the token went down a little bit and then it fully recovered. So yeah, we have a lot to talk about in this video. I want to go over some clarification on what actually went down. Why did Gala delete the tweet? We actually have some clarification directly from benefactor Eric Schurmeyer, the CEO of Gala Games, explaining exactly what happened. It was just a little misunderstanding. The partnerships are still good, don't worry. But then I also want to talk about Gala Music, because that is the third piece of Gala's entertainment trifecta with games, movies, and music. And we're going to look a little bit more at what Eric Schurmeyer, the CEO of Gala Games' vision is for Gala Music and how it's going to help all Gala holders, whether you're a Gala holder who's more excited about gaming like myself, whether you're a Gala holder who's more excited about film like I know a lot of you are, or whether music is what you are fanatic about. So let's get into this message from benefactor to start off looking at what he had to say about the craziness that went down. So he said, out of respect to our partners at Steve Buck's, who is Dwayne Johnson's production company, and Unrealistic Ideas, who is Mark Wahlberg's production company, we removed a tweet, and I know you guys can't see it, don't worry, that was a bit overzealous. Shakes fists at Twitter manager, says the CEO of Gala Games. And then he says, but CoinDesk decided to write an article about our social media edits. WTF, does CoinDesk do any research? So I think that he was a little bit frustrated about what CoinDesk said. And then benefactor finishes off. We've been working with these guys for months. The release timeline for the title with Mark Wahlberg's team will be this summer. And then the other one is already in production, and we hope to have it ready by Sundance 2024. So essentially, the CEO of Gala Games is just saying, stop freaking out, stop worrying. CoinDesk, what are you even talking about? So now that we know the truth, let's look at what CoinDesk actually said here. They said, crypto followers on Twitter, way selling the Gala token after the firm deleted a tweet announcing partnership with A-list Hollywood stars without offering an explanation. Well, we have the explanation now. I just think it's hilarious that the media just loves jumping on anything to try and create FUD, which stands for fear, uncertainty, and doubt. I am a Tesla investor. They create so much fun about Tesla all the time, and none of it actually matters. And I think those of us who are in the blockchain space with crypto, especially crypto gaming, or I guess even just Bitcoin, all crypto, the mainstream loves making fun of it and trying to make people afraid of it. And I think that is not going to change going forward. But now let's take a little look at Gala Music, because this is, if you're a Gala holder, a very big part of what Gala is working on. Because remember, if gaming is a success, then that means 50 plus titles. It's probably going to be hundreds of games eventually that are all running on Gala's Layer 1 blockchain and burning Gala with every transaction to hopefully eventually maybe make Gala a deflationary currency, as well as just grow the number of people who own Gala and store value on Gala. But then on top of gaming, if you have a bunch of moviegoers, movie fanatics that are using Gala to claim movie prizes or buy their movie tickets and stuff like that, then that's going to create even more volume on Gala's Layer 1 blockchain and even more burning of Gala coin. But then music as well. Music is massive. There's so many daily streams, so many music purchases, or at least there used to be more music purchases. But I think that can come back a little bit, or at least that's what Gala thinks. And if you can get a bunch of volume and users using Gala's Layer 1 blockchain on music as well, then this entertainment trifecta can essentially make Gala a massive, massive ecosystem. But enough of my talking. Let's see what the CEO of Gala has to say here. So he says, hey all, I have some thoughts to share about Gala Music. Do you know we already have a Grammy nomination? That's pretty cool. That's one of Gala Music's partners that they're working with. An artist got a Grammy nomination. But first, let me say absolutely it will be on our layer 1 blockchain and will be burning Gala for gas, as I was just saying. That by itself is huge. But remember, this has to actually be better for movies. It has to be better for music. The reason I'm excited about crypto for gaming is because it empowers gamers by giving gamers real ownership. So I think Eric is looking for ways to make the music industry better for both fans and artists, and the movie industry better for both fans and artists by letting them connect directly through the blockchain, getting rid of third parties, getting rid of lawyers, and letting music artists actually own their work, which is a really big deal. But sorry, I just keep going on these rampages. Let's keep on reading what Eric has to say. So he says, the cool thing about having music on our platform is that literally everyone in the world listens to music. I was just talking to one of my favorite bands, Head and the Heart, and I was saying to them that music has become a commodity. We used to value the music we listened to because we actually own something. Today, you don't own anything. That's true. None of the music I listen to I own. I just stream it all. But I'm not sure if that makes me value it less. I mean, maybe I do value it less. I guess my grandparents, they have like their records and stuff that they really care about, and there's not a song that I care about in the same way. So maybe he's on to something here. He says, as a result, we don't value what we get from these amazing artists at the same way that we used to. So I say we go forward to the future to reclaim some of the awesome things of the past. Web3 music is about owning what you listen to and having a direct relationship with the artist. So those are two really good things. If you don't already know, we have been working hard these past several months with several well-known artists like Snoop Dogg. I think most people know that Snoop Dogg is working with Gala Games, but what have they been working on? In fact, we have been huge supporters of him and Death Row Records, which is the first NFT record label, by the way. We helped Snoop a great deal as a result have access his back catalog on Death Row. Okay, that's awesome. So they helped Snoop Dogg get access to his back catalog on Death Row, a partnership a long time in the making, dating back to our high school days. That's a really big deal. I know a lot of music artists don't actually own a lot of their early music, especially because the music industry can be super exploitative and takes ownership of all of the artist's songs, which just absolutely sucks. So if Gala can make music better for artists, that's super awesome. And then he says, we have an incredible group of emerging artists that we are working with. If you hadn't had a chance, check them out here. We'll check them out in a second here. And then he just goes on to say, what does this all mean? The very last paragraph here. In my opinion, the music industry is going to be changed by the introduction of blockchain, he says. Our dream is that we all connect to our favorite bands directly and benefit from that connection. That the artists reclaim their power and remove the shackles placed on them by lawyers and accountants. We are working hard for nothing less than a revolution and a golden age of creativity for music. So that is really cool, and I hope that Gala Games can succeed with Gala Music, making Gala making Gala more valuable. Obviously, as I go older, I want that. But making music better for artists is the only way that's going to be achieved. You have to create something better in the first place. That's going to make artists adopt it. When all the artists are adopting it, then that's going to make users adopt it because that's where the music is, or that's where they can buy it, or that's where they can get exclusive access to their favorite artists. And if they can create an awesome ecosystem, then I think that's going to be great for everyone. So let's take a look at music here for a second and just look at the brand new website that they launched, because we might as well. It's pretty cool. It's something that they're working on super hard, it sounds like. So it looks like they have 30 artists. If this search bar tells us anything, I'm not sure if that's accurate, that they're working with so far, but you can see Triz, Jack. I don't know a lot of these artists. I do know some of them, BT, Snoop Dogg. And yeah, it looks like they have a lot of emerging artists, says Eric, that they're working on trying to promote. And I don't know that much about music. I'm going to be completely honest. I am far more of an expert on gaming and how the blockchain is better for gaming. But based off of how Gala has been pushing Web3 gaming forward more than any other company, I have a feeling that they're trying to do something really awesome in the music space as well. So if you appreciated staying updated on all things Gala Games, don't worry, Gala Film is fine. The Rock and Mark Wahlberg are working with Gala Film. Gala Music is going really well as well, and it sounds like they want to do something really good from the ground up. So drop a thumbs up if you appreciated staying updated. Hit subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And until next time, everyone, have fun roaming the metaverse.